Marvel Legends, X-Men, Chode Wave, Monet St. Croix. Let's get it. What's good, my peeps? It's the Ruckus back at you again. We've got another action figure review for you. Of course, we're coming courtesy of Hasbro Marvel Legends. This is the X-Men Chode Build-A-Figure Wave. And we've already been too deep into this wave. We're at number 3. And number 3 would be Monet St. Croix. You see what you got going on there at the front cover. We've got Monet in her, I want to say it was her New Mutants uniform, or not New Mutants, excuse me, Generation X uniform, kind of modified for, more up to date times. Even though she's not wearing this particular costume in the X books nowadays. But yeah, so we'll go with the Generation X motif as far as her costume's concerned. As far as her powers are concerned, she's a mutant, of course, and quite frankly, and simply put, her mutancy, her power, is perfection, if you will, whatever that's supposed to mean. But anyway, it's known that mutants have a singular power. They could have multiple abilities that are derived from that power, but they normally have a single power. And technically, the same thing goes for Monet. She has a single power, that being perfection. And the abilities, which happen to also be powers in this instance, they derive from that quote unquote perfection. She's got super strength, telepathy, she can fly, she's got some invulnerability, and she's also uh, she also is a she's a transmorph. She can turn into her, well, her alter ego now is called Penance, and it's kind of a humanoid form, long sharp claws. Uh, Penance was once, I'm probably getting the history all kinds of confused here, but bear with me. Supposedly was supposed to be her sister, and my memories escaping me. I should have done my homework. I apologize, but yeah, she's basically Penance. Also, she has a brother who goes by the name of M-Plate. M-Plate is also a mutant, and he what he does is he basically absorbs life force uh, from your marrow, which is kind of nasty there. Anyhow, that's just to give you a little insight on the St. Croix family and Monet herself, and getting into it. Looking at the packaging, you see a digital render of Monet on the front with some artwork behind her. You got the X-Men logo right there below. We've got some more of that artwork on one side, as well as a digital render of Cho the Build-A-Figure on the other, and a list below him of 6 figures, the 6 that are required to build Chode. We've already looked at Emma Frost. We looked at Fang. We're up to Monet St. Croix, and we'll have 3 after that. The wave comes with 7 figures. The 7th figure is Cyclops, who does not come with a Build-A-Figure piece. X logo at the top, and here on the rear we have another digital render of the figure. And to our left, you see that Monet comes with the left foot or leg to build a Chode, and on our right, her accessories, as skimpy as they would be, just another set of hands. They mirror the hands that she came out of package with. Now you can go ahead and get a 360-degree view of Monet St. Croix, also known as M, I should say. They gave her, they listed her with her full name, but her code name is just simply M. as well as that, and you can see what it is. Another aspect of her quote unquote perfection is she's more or less supposed to be the perfection or the pinnacle of beauty. So there is that, and she has been drawn. She's fine. Can't front on that. She also knows she's fine, so she's pretty stuck up. If you've read any of the stories that she's been in, but I digress. You see what it is. She's molded in red, and her gauntlets and her boots are molded in a kind of golden plastic, and it looks plasticky. I can't front. They do have X logos there on the right there down at the bottom of them, and she's got a belt that's also molded in gold and lined with red. The emblem, X emblem, blue with black X highlights. And yeah, we'll look a little bit closer at some of that stuff when we get her off the stand. But right now, we'll let you see the left leg for chode that she comes with. We'll set this aside as we keep gathering up parts to build chode. And as I stated, she also comes with a second set of hands. These are mirrored. You see the left grasping hand, and she's got the right fist. She came out of packaging with a left fist and a right grasping hand. Taking a closer look at that head sculpt, and once again, the digital print has done these figures justice. Uh, Very nice portrait for Monet there, and for some plastic, she is pretty. That's for sure. She does have a blank stare, though. That they could have improved on her expression there. I know they were going for the neutral look, but you could still give a little bit of emotion with the eyes and still remain neutral. But that didn't happen this time. But everything's looking lovely there, and of course we got to go with that angle. It's always nice, and then the full profile, very very nice. Once again, the portrait is looking very nice. There's that angle from the her right side, and you see she's got the locks of hair. In fact, she's got some long hair, as you can see right there. But we'll check that out when we peep the entire figure. And looking at the full figure right now, once again, like I said, molded in the red. She's got the zipper that goes right down the chest there, and it's painted in, and the she's got an emblem that I guess also serves as the clasp for that zipper. It's basically an X emblem, kind of hard to discern because it's just all painted, that yellow color. There does seem to be either the paint is kind of missing in there, which I wouldn't doubt, considering it's a light color over a dark plastic. So they only gave it one coat, but you do have that there. It's somewhat obscured by the lock of hair that's flowing down there. But she's got the gauntlets. Turn it this way so you can see what I'm talking about. She's got that the X right there, and but everything else is just kind of looking plasticky. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? It is what it is. So enough about that. Let's talk about her articulation. You already know the head isn't going to do much because of that hair. So you're not going back at all. Her head is on a ball hinge, so she can at least look down. But that looks crazy with the hair for the most part. It's unfortunate you can't get her head to look up because, as I stated earlier, she is a flyer. So that's it for that. As far as rotation, you can rotate. Can't go 360. Why would you really want to? But you can't get enough for her to look left and right. So that's pretty cool. As far as the shoulders, she can get them up that far. She does have shoulder guards, and they are connected to the actual arm, so that's cool. Actually, they're connected. They're not connected to the arm. There's like a sliver that's tucked in between the shoulder blade and the actual arm. So it's separate, but yet connected to the body. So there is that. And you can, as you saw what I did, do a 360. You're going to have to keep adjusting that shoulder the pad though. She has bicep swivel, and she does have double jointed pinless elbows. Gotta love that. She can swivel her wrists, and she has the horizontal hinges, and that's on all four of her hands. She's got her diaphragm not getting much going forward. You can get some going back, which is fortunate considering she is a flyer. So we're going to get that stance mostly from the torso. She can lean with it, rock with it, and of course she can rotate. Legs, the hips, she can do the splits that far. She can lift her leg more than 90, so that's cool. Back, decent. She's got the thigh cut. She's got double jointed pinless knees, as you can see there. Doesn't look good though when you look at it head on because of those boots, unfortunately. She can't point her toe that far forward, that far up. She's got ankle pivot and holes, peg holes at the bottom of her feet. And trying to find someone to compare Monet with, I came up with Jamie Madrox, the multiple man, because she did have a, we'll call it a tryst with Jamie, and the reason I've got two of them up there, posing two of them, is because Jamie was, let's just say he was doing the player thing. He was seeing Monet at the same time that he was seeing Siren, Banshee's daughter. And yeah, and when I say seeing, it was two of his copies. So he didn't know if he or his copies were the ones chilling, we'll call it, with the ladies there, or if it was he himself with one of them or not. So it was a mess. So, yep, I figured I'd post two of them just to, you know. And I'm not going to hold you guys here too long. So we've got M or Monet Saint Croix right here with the previous two figures from this wave that I've reviewed. On our right we have Fang, and on our left we have Emma Frost, aka the White Queen. And I wonder, is it a coincidence that the two most stuck up, most arrogant, most straight up attitude ex chicks are on or in the same wave? So, concluding this particular review on the Hasbro Marvel Legends X-Men Chode Build-A-Figure Wave Monet Saint Croix, aka M, is, well, I'll say this. It's a nice figure for sure. Uh, the digital print for the face on and cracking. Um, we've got the pinless elbows and knees going on, so that's great. The golden portions of the figure looking real plastic like, that leaves a lot to be desired, but it's still a pretty nice figure. I said, already spoke on the digital print. The face is lovely. Of course, we're lacking in accessories. That's becoming the norm. At some point, I and other reviewers will stop making a point of speaking on the lack of accessories, because it's going to be standard. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It would have been nice, though, since I am on it about the accessories, if she had something. I don't know what. She is also penance, maybe another head sculpt and some hands showing, her changing independence. And, yep, but we get nothing. So, yep, it is what it is. This is all we get, but we're making our way through the Chode wave, where three up, three down as far as the figures required to build Chode. As I stated before, Cyclops is unneeded, and we'll get to him also. I may do him next as the middle figure with no parts, no bill of figure parts. I might just do him next, put him directly in the middle. We will see, and if we do, then that's how it'll get done.